Hey everyone. So I typically don't do live streams at all, but I'm testing it out and I want to see how it goes. And I have a dog who's eating all of my cords, so this is really not working out as planned already. Um, so um, yeah. So my thought process on this is in going forward is to do live streams and really just kind of engage more people in the website itself, which the Our Night Sky website. Um, And what I thought I would do just for content wise is really just read the latest post that comes out. And essentially, that is kind of my thought process behind making this website more personable as we go into 2026. So I just released a post this evening, probably my last post of the year. I might do one more, but this feels like the last one. But currently, the post is called "Are We Alone in the Universe?" That question seems to be coming up a lot as of late with all of the things that are happening in the news when it comes to the strange things we see in the sky. But my perspective on it is something that I think we should look into a little bit more in the sense of just how we can answer that question when it comes to our faith and Christianity. So I'll go ahead and start with that. So the title of the post is "Are We Alone in the Universe?" As you know, I've spent countless nights under the night sky. My camera has pointed upwards. My heart has always been wide open, and my mind has always wandered into the deep. And the question is, that comes naturally when you spend enough time staring at into the quiet is, are we alone? Are we alone here? Um, it's a question that stirs both Christians and non-Christians alike. Some feel threatened by it, others feel liberated by it, and some, like me, stand somewhere in the middle, curious and thoughtful, grounded in a faith that doesn't crumble when the universe feels bigger than we imagine. And the truth is, from a Christian perspective, we're never alone. Not because of the possibility of other life, but because Jesus himself promised in Matthew 28:20 that surely I am with you always to the very end of the age. The verse alone reframes the entire conversation. If the cosmos is teeming with life or completely silent, his presence is constant. His nearness is not dependent on what we discover or don't discover. When I think about the possibility of life beyond Earth, I don't feel threatened by it. I don't feel like it diminishes humanity's place in God's story. Scripture is clearly about how God sees us. In Psalms 8, 4, and 5, it says, "What is mankind that you are mindful of them? You made them a little lower than the heavenly beings and crowned them with glory and honor." And again in Genesis 1:27, "So God created mankind in his own image." So nothing in the vastness of space changes that. If God chose to create other beings somewhere out there, it wouldn't undo his love for us or the identity he gave us. We are still image bearers. We are still the ones he walked with in the garden. We are still the ones he redeemed through Christ. That's not arrogance. It's simply accepting what Scripture says about who we are. Some Christians even fear that asking these questions means doubting God, but I found the opposite to be true. The more I learn about the universe, the galaxies, the nebula, the exoplanets, the more I feel the weight of Psalms 19, where it says, "The heavens declare the glory of God, the skies proclaim the work of his hands." I use that scripture a lot in my writing. So exploring creation doesn't pull me away from God, it draws me closer. It reminds me that the same God who crafted the stars also crafted me. It reminds me that mystery is not the enemy of faith. It reminds me that wonder is a form of worship. Here's where I land personally. I don't believe we're alone in the universe, but that belief doesn't shake my faith, it strengthens it. Because if God chose to create life somewhere, elsewhere, then his creativity is even more expansive than we imagined. His glory stretches farther than our telescopes can see. His story is bigger than our planet, but his love is still intimate enough to reach my small backyard on this planet. And if we are alone, if Earth is the only place where life exists, then that only magnifies the miracle of our existence. It means that God placed humanity in a universe sized cathedral and said, "This is for you. Either way, Jesus is still with us. Either way, we are still His. And either way, the heavens still declare His glory. I don't need all the answers. I don't need certainty about what's out there. I just need the one who promised to walk with me, to guide me and to hold me, no matter how vast the night sky becomes. So I keep looking up, I keep wondering, and I keep trusting because the universe is big, but my God is bigger. And whether the stars hold neighbors, um, or only echoes, I know this much. I know we're not alone. We never have been. We never will be. So, yeah, that is, until next time, as I always say, keep looking up. So, um, as part of this live feed and live broadcast, if you think that this is something that you would enjoy as part of Our Night Sky, I'll do these more often as I post stuff. Me just personally reading what I've put out there already. And again, thank you everyone who supported this website over the last year. It's been kind of an incredible journey to be on Substack this year and see its growth. So I will leave it at that. And you guys have a great night. Thanks.